because that was the angle I was going to take it to. Is that so? Because somebody's a virgin, does it make you a better person? Because perception-wise, society says, oh, they're very pious. They know who they are. They're confident in who they are. They're disciplined enough, and these are good women. That's the perception. That's why we encourage our young girls to stay firm. But you've not answered the question. You answered the medical part, but is it right to encourage young girls to just stay out of it, even as an adult? So you're 25, you're 35, we're saying, don't do it until you get married. Now, as a Christian, certainly. But let me come to America, since you're not with anybody right now.
So the truth is that there are different reasons why, like the man rightly said, it's a personal issue where there are different reasons why people might not choose to, or it might be out of maybe discipline. It might be, some people have painful intercourse that they've tried to do something. It's called dyspareunia or something like that, where they can't go through, right, and stuff. So like he said, it's personal.
Right.
People, for the fact that someone is a virgin doesn't necessarily mean that you might be a good person character-wise, or might be a bad person. It's really personal, like you said. It's a matter of choice. And that choice, or even though it's a matter of choice, that choice must be after the age of 18 for you to even make that choice, but whether you're male or female, just like drinking alcohol at a certain age. I just feel like that even though they say, oh, it's a choice thing, that doesn't mean like at 13 or 12 or 14, you're trying to make that choice because of what's going on with social media. Kids are now older than, they're looking older than their ages and how we were. We were so, at 12, 13, 14, we were so small, we didn't even have anything. But now, when you see kids like they're 16, 15, you're more like, what's going on? They look like people in their 20s. And so that being said, it also takes a lot of discipline to be able to say no. I am not ready for this. I think when it comes to virginity, it has to do with you having that power to say no or yes. And also, it's imperative, like I always preach, that that parents should instill confidence in their kids. Because if you know who you are as a woman, you don't feel pressured by a male, especially at a young age, trying to tell you that, oh, we need to do this to be able to establish that we're together, or that I love you, or whatever. You're able to have the confidence to say, no, I want to wait.
Whether you got married as a virgin, you did not get married as a virgin, you all die, right? And I also do not want people to feel bad for making certain decisions that they wanted to make. So if you want this decision, this is it, stay there. If that is not what you want, because some people did not make that kind of decision, they had opportunities to say, I'm not doing, but they decided to have that experience. And that's also okay. But just the advice that I give to young people around me is, make sure at the time you want to do it, you are ready. And you want to do it with somebody that you want. Not that they are forcing you, they are manipulating you and all of that. The decision should be yours. And also the consequences that come from it, you should chest it. Because some may have bad consequences and others may have good consequences.
The thing is, virginity, as we said, is a choice, especially as you get older. Because, first of all, as a child, you had mentioned earlier, 13, 12, please, that one is a case, it's a serious issue. But we're talking of someone who's reached maturity, maybe also living on their own or working. I think that there are many benefits to being a virgin. I mean, you don't have the constant headache of, am I pregnant, am I not? And if I am, is it with the right person? Because I was just doing it just to fulfill something. STDs out there, and we have heard many times for people, especially relationship coaches and teachers, they will tell you that sexual intercourse before marriage affects how the decision that you make. Sometimes it blurs the lines for you. You're unable to see each other for who you really are because that has come into play. And so when you're able to put that aside, you're likely to make a better decision for yourself. So yes, it may not be that virginity means you are the best wife material in the world, or you are the best human being in the world, but it says something about your discipline. In a world where sex is commercialized, glamorized. I'm talking of premarital sex, casual sex, all those sort of things that they're looked at as being trendy, as being hip. and you're willing to say, in spite of this glamorization, this is not what I want for myself. And I'm willing to wait. The data and statistics BC mentioned, that's debatable, you know. For me, I've seen people who get regular sex who are so frustrated and so angry all the time. I'm wondering, and then they'll tell you then that it's not enough of it. That's why the person is like that. So, you know, as long as it's a choice that you're making for yourself, it makes you happy, you're proud of yourself that you're doing it, I don't see what the disadvantage is.